Hello everyone, my name is Mina Irfan and I'm a money, relationship, and soul mentor. Today we're talking about grooming tips for successful women. So the last few videos that I posted, I talked about having a millionaire morning routine if you're an entrepreneur or maybe work from home like a stay-at-home mom or anything like that. And today I really wanted to tackle women that have to go outside of home to work, whether you enjoy it or you don't enjoy it. How to have a really curated morning routine so that you can be in your feminine and yet get things done. So I was one of those women that hated working outside the home. I know some people enjoy it. I've had plenty of clients that love waking up in the morning and going out to work. I didn't have a great time in my corporate days, and I just am a homebody. So I really needed to think outside the box and really develop a system in the morning that was really nourishing to me, because even though at the time I didn't know anything about the masculine and feminine polarities and how it can really imbalance our hormone and put us in adrenal fatigue, I did know that I did not enjoy going to work. So one of my first advice for you to be, know who you are, know what you like, and be honest with yourself. If you don't enjoy a really long, drawn out morning routine, then make it as efficient as possible. You can still look put together and have a spiritual routine so that you can be zen and calm with or without children, as long as you set a lot of intentions into it. So my first advice would be, have a system rather than just an intention. A system is putting a structure in place so that you can be a little bit more in flow and a little bit more in your feminine. Without the masculine structure, the feminine has no flow. Think of it this way, the river that flows is the feminine, but the riverbed that holds the river in place is the masculine. So how do you have structure? My number one piece of advice would be curate and really downsize your wardrobe and your makeup routine. So I, since I was in my early teens, actually, when I started wearing makeup, like when I was like 16, 17 years old, I've always had a very small makeup collection. And I love doing my makeup every single day. Even though I'm at home, I work from home, I like getting dressed up, putting my makeup on, but I don't like having a huge makeup collection. So make sure that you only have the necessities wherever you get dressed. So you can have more makeup in a different drawer if you like makeup, that's fine, but whatever you're gonna wear every single day to work should be just the essentials and should be in one either container or one drawer. When we have to make a lot of decisions in the morning, it can lead to decision fatigue, so you want to keep everything as simple as possible. Advice number 2 is to duplicate all of the items in your essentials makeup and either have this in your handbag or in a drawer at work. So you've got your makeup routine makeup and skincare, whatever it is that you use, and then you have duplicates of it in another kit that you're going to put in your purse or at work. In the event that you don't wake up on time or your child is doing whatever and you're late, then you have some makeup to get dressed at work with. And this could be during a break, a bathroom break, whatever. People take breaks to talk to their coworker, do their, smoke, whatever. So you can take 5 minutes to go into the bathroom and put on your face if that's going to really help you put your best foot forward, okay? Number 2 was your wardrobe. So we've curated our makeup to just the essentials. I love wearing beautiful clothes and shoes and handbags, but I am also the type of person, again, if I have to make a lot of decisions, leads to decision fatigue really, really quickly. Now, you also need to know that the female brain can get really overwhelmed because we are great at multitaskers on some level, but we also can really burn through our testosterone when there's a lot of stuff coming at us all the time and we're having to make a lot of decisions and do parenting and work and do finances and health and all that other stuff. it's really overwhelming to be in that kind of fight and flight mode for a long period of time for women. That leads to adrenal fatigue. So you want to make sure that the less decisions you're making in the morning, the better. I have a very small wardrobe. I have an extra closet in my guest bedroom, which is my office, which I use for any clothing that are out of season or more for travel and things like that, special occasions. If you don't have access to that, then put clothes away or just have a separate section in your existing closet for just your work wear. And stick with just 10 to 15 outfits. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like no matter how big your closet is, you end up only wearing just like 20% of your items anyway. So just have really the items that make you feel fabulous, that fit you. You don't have to lose 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds to wear them. Like, they fit all the time and they make you feel really, really good. Have those things all in one area, and that is going to be your get up and get dressed quickly routine. So the other thing I'm going to say is that decide if you're going to take your shower at night or in the morning. I'm a morning shower person. Some people like to shower at night, and then just stick with that. Don't let that be like a guessing thing that you're going to decide on the fly. And also have a routine for how often you're going to wash your hair. I wash my hair every 3rd day, so that's like, there's no guesswork in that. I know when I'm doing it. The other thing I've done to really streamline my grooming is that I have the things that I do in my home myself, I have them on like a schedule, and then the things that I have done, I also have like a set schedule for those. So I have them in my phone. So every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, you can put in, okay, maybe you have to go get your eyebrows tweezed or waxed or whatever you do, right? Or every 4 weeks, you need to go get your roots touched up, or every 8 weeks you get a haircut. Whatever it is, like, auto populate that in your phone calendar so that there's reminders for you and that you're not waiting too long to get these things set up. I get massages every week, and that's kind of like, I choose which day I'm gonna go, but I know I'm gonna go every week. Every, so often I know that I'm gonna go get my nails done. So have these things in your phone scheduled for you so that you're not like doing yourself, like paying yourself last when you're really overwhelmed and it's like really overdue. So let's run through your morning routine. So when you first wake up, have a little bit of a buffer before you have to get out of bed. And the best way to do this is have a nighttime routine where you're consistently going to bed around the same time. I typically go to bed around like a 15-20 minute time frame every single night at the same time, so that my body has gotten used to waking up at a certain time. So when I wake up for 15 minutes, I just lay there and I wake up my body. I will like rub my hands, as I shared in my previous video, through my body, wake up my cells, say some affirmations, be in my feeling of gratitude, so that I'm really setting the stage for the day instead of just rushing out of bed. Okay, so maybe this is only going to be 2 minutes for you. Whatever you can spare, make that a non-negotiable. Then you get up, you do whatever you do, your coffee, your children, whatever your schedule is, but everything that you're doing, do it consistently every day so it becomes a natural habit and there's intention set behind it. Your body, whatever you program in there consistently, what becomes its like normal functioning, and eventually your body leads you to it. So make sure that whatever you're doing, whether it's making lunches the night before or making them during the day, do them consistently every single day until they become your habit. Then when you go, do your shower routine or your makeup routine, it's the same thing every time, so you're not having to guess. The other thing I'm going to say is that when you are driving to work, make sure that you're listening to something, either doing your breathing exercises or listening to something really motivational and uplifting. Use your driving time efficiently. Don't just be in your thought patterns, in your kind of mundane, I've zoned out mode. Use that time to listen to an audiobook or listen to a motivational video or a podcast or whatever you like to do, some nice music or something intentionally, because this becomes your diet that you're feeding yourself with. Okay? Then when you go to work, instead of letting coworkers zap your energy and time talking to you about useless things, have boundaries and use your time efficiently. One thing I used to do is I would have lotion at my work. I would have snacks at work, things that really make me feel good and make me feel like I'm a little bit at home, because I did not enjoy being in an office setting at all. I wanted to make sure that I had things there that I could like kind of zone out for a little bit, put on some lotion or have a little bit of a snack, have my vitamins there. So use your break time, your lunch time efficiently, and know that it's not going to be always the same at work. Sometimes you're really busy and you're just like overworked, and sometimes there's a down period where you have more time to relax and get things organized a little bit. When you return home, have a completion and a release period before you enter your home. You do not want to bring home all the fast-paced energy, the masculine energy, the trauma, all of the stuff that you've dealt with in your day. You don't want to bring that energy into your home environment. So, stop your car somewhere, or during your routine drive home, depending on how long it is, do some breathing exercises, say some releasing affirmations. Just really get into that zone of releasing the day and getting more juicy and vibrant and in your feminine energy as you enter your home space, so you're not bringing all of that work trance stuff into your home. I do want to tell you that the Self-Aware Barbie Activated program has 12 structures that you can set in place. We cover finances in there, your wardrobe in there, your beauty routine, your relationship, your parenting, your house, your car, your mindset, 12 different areas of your life, creating structures around them versus just having some random goals that you're not going to be attained because there's no structure. The feminine flow requires the masculine structure. So this program will walk you through 12 complete stages in your life, 12 areas, and teach you how to put structures so that you can be more in your feminine flow. This is the difference between just being successful on paper versus actually enjoying your life. Because if you don't have these structures in place, you're going to be always running from one thing to the next, and your life will seem very chaotic despite having a lot of goals that you want to achieve. So if you really want to take control of these 12 areas of your life, set the structures so you can be in pleasure, you can be in enjoyment, you can have fun. This is really the program for you. You have access for lifetime. There's a Facebook community where you can have questions, and all of the content is delivered immediately, so you can start in whatever area you need immediate help with right away. It's called the Self-Aware Barbie. There's tons of bonuses that come with this, and really it's that one step that you need to take so that you're not just making all of these random goals every year, but actually putting those structures in place. So I have the link in the description box. I'll also put it up here somewhere. Go ahead and click over and take a look at it and make this decision and commitment to really change your life around this time and set those structures. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.